So often we say that we just haven't got enough time to exercise. Well, that doesn't have to be an excuse. There is always time for Pilates, and we can use the principles of Pilates in everything we do during the day, whether we're walking, gardening, driving, sitting, whatever it might be. And I'm going to show you some exercises that you can do in a minute or less. And in this video, what I'm going to show you today is some pelvic floor exercises, and actually you can do this at the same time as doing lots of other things as well, so it really won't take up any more of your time. So a couple of suggestions: if you're driving anywhere during the day and you stop at red traffic lights, do your pelvic floor exercises. If you sat at a desk and whenever you remember, or every half hour or something, do some pelvic floor exercises. So you can do it whilst you're doing these other things, you're driving or sitting, or even if you just stood waiting for the kettle to boil, you can do some pelvic floor exercises. So I'm going to be sitting here, but it doesn't matter what position you're in. If you're sat at a chair, that's fine, or in the car. And we're going to be thinking about our pelvic floor. Pelvic floor makes up one of the parts of what we call our core muscles, which we work in Pilates. And whenever we're doing Pilates exercises, we're activating those pelvic floor muscles as well. They work in cooperation with your deep abdominal muscles, muscles through the back, and your diaphragm as well. And this all makes up your core muscles. So what we're going to do, shoulders down. Sit up nice and tall, or stand nice and tall if you're standing. And then we are going to think about drawing a lift. Imagine your pelvic floor at the bottom of the building, if you like, and you're going to engage that lift. So that's your pelvic floor muscles. Draw that lift all the way up to your belly button, and think of that as floor 10 in this building. And so you're contracting those pelvic floor muscles 100%. And then let it go. And then this time just draw that lift up halfway. So get it to floor 5. Hold it there, so you're contracting about 50%, and release. Now just come up to floor 3, so contracting about 30%, and release. Okay, let's go back to floor 3. So lift to floor 3, hold, and release. Floor 3, hold, and release. And again, floor 3, hold, and release. Floor 3, hold, and release. One more, floor 3, hold, and release. And then little squeezes, so we're going to do it quicker, so we're going to go up and release, 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 and up and hold, 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 and release. Well done. So that's a little series of pelvic floor exercises. Didn't take longer than a minute, and you can do them every time you get to some red traffic lights, or whilst you're waiting for the kettle to boil, or stood outside the school gates waiting for your kids, or whenever you're doing anything, you can think about those pelvic floor exercises, and it won't take any longer, any more time out of your day, but will really make a massive difference to the functioning and the health of your pelvic floor. Well done, and I'll see you next time.